stupid excited. Thank you guys for coming out to this Hack 5 launch event. Shannon! High five, Shannon! Yeah! Right? So this is ridiculous. We've got Oakland's finest hackers behind us, but we're very privacy conscious on this stream. So I've got boring Hack 5 backdrop, says Vanna White. And I just want to take this moment to let everybody know on the internet that couldn't join us here in person that we love you, we wish you could be here, and we're so excited to be releasing Hack 5's latest gear that doesn't plug into a USB port. It's Get Loot!
Get Loot! Woo!
This is really weird. This is an odd one, but you know, hang with me on this one. We just launched it right now at hack5.org at hakshop.com, and it's a card game for hackers, but you can play it with normal people too. I know, right? And I really feel like this is actually in line with like all the Hack 5 gears, follows the ethos of Hack 5 gear, which is something that is, you know, simple and accessible and fun. Because, you know, like, let's face it, you know, hacking things is a lot of fun. But this is something that you can do with like lots of people and engage the community. And to be honest, what hacking is about to me, it's all about the community. It's about all of you guys here. I got into this scene because this community has been so welcoming, and I'm so glad that each and every one of you are here so that we can like see each other face to face and play a card game and just get to the core of what this community is about. It's about people and about having fun and sharing ideas and hacking. And so I thought, what better way to launch this than to have a cold frosty drink with you guys. So for anybody on the stream now that isn't aware and familiar with the game, basically it's a strategy game where you amass loot by stealing or exfiltrating, which is just hackers speak for stealing, loot from, I guess it's supposedly a data center. And the other rival hackers are also trying to steal this loot. And the first hacker to get 5 unencrypted loot cards can sell that loot for unimaginable cryptocurrencies and become the winner of all hackerdom. Except, you know, you can also use Hack 5 themed cyber attack cards to thwart your rivals. Really, it's about amassing loot for yourself and screwing over your fellow teammates, because, you know, what's more fun than that? And somebody asked me about, you know, how did this come to be, and I've got to share the honest truth. I didn't think I was a card game maker. This wasn't in my repertoire. I thought, you know, hey, this is a lot of fun making podcasts and making hacking gear. But leading into DEF CON, I thought, you know, we could really use some better Hack 5 business cards. There's some really cool hacker business cards out there. There are business cards that have like lock picks built into them. How cool is that? So I'm like going down the rabbit hole trying to like make the coolest business card I can. And then I come across playing cards, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. To make like a little tiny deck of playing cards with like my business card on it. And then I'm like, oh, well, then that could actually be a game. And I don't know if you've seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, but I felt like that guy that is building that monolith in his mashed potatoes and in his living room. I literally got the bug. And when you get that bug, you have to see it to fruition. It's like brain crack. You have to get it out there into the world no matter what. So I've got to give a huge thanks to everybody that helped playtest this and get it to where it is. Everybody in the Hack 5 crew, Rhea, my amazing fiance, everybody, her whole family that was super supportive in like making this a reality. Because who would have thought that like there would be a hacker card game? But there is now, and it's so much fun, and I can't wait to play it with you all. So anyway, that was it. Thank you guys so much for coming and playing our business card that happens to be a card game. It's called Get Loot, hak5.org. Follow us on social media at Hack5. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. We're going to check in with Shannon. We're going to play some Get Loot. And thank you, Oakland, for showing up.
Let's get hyped! Yeah, boy! All right, that's it, right? Just kidding. Guys, I am super stoked that everybody, I know, right? Snubs out! Snubs out! That's all I need to say, Snubs is out! No, I am so excited to be here with everybody, and I'm so happy that you decided to join us today. We obviously have a very good turnout, so everyone has already started playing the game. Everyone seems really hyped and excited about it. We're taking questions and concerns and opinions with the games to see what everybody thinks, and of course, we will be working that into the version 2 so that you will have all the perfect directions and you can understand how to play the game yourself. But we're going to go ahead and throw it over here to the audience to see how everybody is doing and see if anybody wants to share their game with us.
All right, so we're going to learn how to play some Get Loot. I've got some fresh victims here that happen to be Hack 5 fans. What's up, Hack 5 fans? Yeah, here we go. You know what? We're going to get this really lit. Oh, what a hack is that? What a hack is that? So here's how we play Get Loot. Basically, each player is going to get a suite of lock cards and key cards in their suit. So this is for the red team. We got a couple here for the green team. Who's going to be the green team?
We'll be the green team.
All right, you're the green team. Who's my red team? Got my red team. Get the blue team. All right, got a lock. Okay. Who's going to be the purple team? Purple team. There you go.
Actually, that's girly.
That's girly? I mean, any color is girly. I don't think there's gender in color, but you know, if you say so. Okay, and then I'm going to be the yellow team to describe. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to place our key cards and our loot cards in front of us. All right? Then I'm going to take this stack here of loot, and I'm going to stick this loot right here in the center of the deck. Now, the object of the game is to get loot. You want to get 5 of these unencrypted. So what that means is if I look like this at the end of the game, I win. That's all it takes to win. Okay. We're also going to get some attack cards. Who knows how to shuffle?
Let him do it.
I'll shuffle, then you can shuffle, then we can all shuffle. There you
Yay!
go. Shuffle that real good. And as you do that, I'm going to check out this live stream comments. Hey, what's up, Hugh? Hey, what's up?
He's awesome. Tire shorts, huh?
Video camera. What else we got in here? What's up, Internet? What's up, Sep332? Okay, cool.
I'm scared.
Okay, we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more shuffling because when I made these, to be honest, I didn't consider the fact that cards are printed sequentially. And, you know, it's fun. It's just part of the process of any new game you get out of the box. So just, you know, use your favorite RNG to get this guy going on. And so what these cards are, these are attack cards. And they're Hack 5 themed. So we got this Lock Basher card, we got an Interrupt Request card, we got a 3-card Monty, a Session Hijack, a Hello Honeypot, a Nuts card, a Shell Shock. So you get the idea. These are like all the fun Hack 5 characters, Upper Overflow, Attack Card, and we're going to use them to attack each other. So you guys got that? We use the attack cards to kind of either screw each other over or help ourselves get more loot cards.
Nice.
And we're going to use these locks to prevent other players from getting what they need, which is 5 unencrypted loot cards. All right, you want to cut that deck?
Oh, okay.
It's advanced cutting.
Wait! That's not advanced cutting. I forgot how to do this.
That's good, that's good. My favorite is when you like mesh them all around, Vegas style.
See, I'd rather play than shuffle.
Okay, cool. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. So everybody gets 5 attack cards. You can pick them up. Don't show them to your neighbor. Keep those private. The rest of the attack cards go right here in the center of the pile. Okay, so the way this works is we're going to start this game. We're going to go clockwise, and we're going to start with whichever of us has the oldest smartphone. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying my smartphone is being used for the live stream right now. It's a Samsung Galaxy S9. So it's kind of a new smartphone. Who's got an older one?
I don't. I got the X. iPhone X.
Yeah, 6S.
I got the
He's winning. He got
6S?
the. Yep.
All right, you've got the You get the oldest smartphone, so we'll start with you. Okay.
You're not playing though.
So, no. Okay, so we know where we're going to start with you, and we're going to go clockwise. Here's how it works. For each turn, you can do 2 phases. You've got the first phase, which is where you can either attack or exfiltrate. Then you've got the second phase where you can lock or unlock. Right?
Nice.
Now, when I say that first phase is attack or exfiltrate, that means you can either exfiltrate loot, which is stealing loot. So this is me exfiltrating, or you can attack, which to attack, you look at your cards, you play a card, and then you pull a card from so you discard it and then you pull a new card, right?
Okay.
That's how you attack.
Okay.
Now, the second phase is where you can lock or unlock. So, say my hand looks like this, and we're towards the end of the game. I got 3 unlocked loot cards, and maybe I got, say, 2 locked ones, right? I can unlock by tapping this, and I can take my lock back. Next turn, I tap this, boom, I'm the winner, right? So that's how you unlock. Or I can lock a card. So the way that works is, say like, I exfiltrate this beautiful loot. So I take my turn, I'm gonna take some loot. I can choose to lock it, which means this is now secured. So if you steal this card from me somehow, you end up with a card that is locked with the yellow lock. And you're gonna have to use one of your cards to break it, okay?
Oh.
Now I can, not only at the end of my turn, can I exfiltrate something and lock this, but I can choose to, instead of locking this card, if the loot stack isn't already locked, I can lock the topmost, which means that now when it goes around to you, and if you choose to exfiltrate loot, you take this card and the lock with it, and now you've got a loot that's locked with mine, and you're going to have to use an attack to break it. And that's the basics. The only other thing is that that you have to maintain 5 of your attack cards at any given time, and you cannot double lock. So I can't put this on here and then you put that on there. That's not valid, right? Okay. And last bit of tip is, what's the name of the game? Okay. And for every turn you can attack or get loot. So you win by. There you go. Okay. All right, go ahead. You're gonna exfiltrate loot, and then it's your turn. Green. You're gonna get the loot, right? Early in the game, it's all about getting the loot. So you take the lock on it, and now you can play a lock card if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to lock this loot, you could. Okay, you get some unencrypted loot there. You can lock that, or you can lock this, or you can do neither. There you go, shutting it down. Getting some loot, locking it down. I'm going to get some loot, and I'm going to lock this down because I don't want him to get any of that unencrypted stuff. Okay, you're going to lock that loot?
Yeah. How do I get this one? I have to take my key.
How did you get that one?
Well, this is...
That was your first turn. Your first turn, you get this? And then where did you get this guy from?
This guy's. So that was mine that I took. That was his. That was just his.
Oh,
big enough.
Oh,
that was his.
Oh, okay.
So I locked
It's a small table. All
How do I
right.
get this one?
How do you get it from him?
Yeah.
There's attack
part of
cards
the
that'll
strategy.
help you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but
Oh, so
early,
you took it.
but early in the game, I got to be honest about strategy. Early in the game, it's all about getting that loot. You know, once you got 3 or 4 loot cards,
So he took it.
then it's kind of a different. You can't lock someone else's. You can only lock your loot or the loot in the stack. Yeah.
Oh, he took it.
Oh.
He locked it and then he took it.
So you can't take somebody else's. Did you take it?
No. When he
He took it off the
Oh, you
top of the
took it.
pile.
yeah, he locked it, but he took it.
Got it. So now it's your turn.
Yeah, so I put it in.
And then, did you take this loot?
Yeah, I'm
Okay, so you can either exfiltrate or you can attack. You can't do both. It's one or the other. Yeah.
So I'll just attack.
Yeah.
I
So I
know.
don't know where this came from because the top one was locked with mine.
Yeah, that's
You
Yeah,
locked
you
it.
can only take the topmost.
Oh, so I would
Yeah.
play this on
Yeah.
here.
So you can either take this green, you can either take this yellow locked loot, or you can play an attack card. And it's okay. Just because it's locked doesn't mean it's not good loot. It's still loot.
Yeah.
There's a song I like. It goes, "Give me the loot, give me the loot." All right. Get some loot.
Lock the next loop.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
This was okay. So he meant to complete his turn by locking.
But I'm still gonna take it. It's okay.
All right, your turn.
So I got attacked and locked.
And now you can lock.
So now I can lock.
Now you can lock or unlock. So you can choose to lock. Oh, okay, so the blue here is protecting his own interests
that.
here, and not really worried about messing up anybody else's game. I'm going to take that opportunity to get this unlocked loot for myself, and yeah, I'm going to lock down my own stuff. There we go.
Okay, so to unlock this
Now
one, I
it's
gotta
your
put one of these, right?
Yep.
You gotta attack it, right?
Okay. All right. Also self-interested. Here we go. Green. Your turn. You gonna grab some unencrypted loot, or are you gonna
do that, yeah.
You're gonna take some. Okay, now you have. Now you got 3 loot. Locking it down. Okay, blue. It's
So
good.
now can I lock his loot, or I have to do that with an attack card?
Yep. You can either lock your own loot or this. Yep.
So I gotta use, if I want to use an attack card, I can't do this.
You can either exfiltrate loot, or you can attack, and then you can either lock or unlock.
Alright. So I'm gonna steal from a rival.
Yeah, you're gonna steal from a rival and unencrypt. There you go. So you played this attack card that says that you can take any loot card from a rival, and you decided to take
Big speed.